question number 2. That is also yes, so simple question only. But the question is saying, solve 2x plus 3y equal to 11 and 2x minus 4y is equal to minus 24. Hence, find the value of m for which y is equal to mx plus 3. By looking at the question, you may have some confusions, but no need to be in confusion. Here is nothing, this sum is so simple. First of all, you have to solve that equations by substitution method. Okay, because here unless and until if any method is not mentioned, you can opt other methods also. We are going to solve now other methods also. We are going to solve the x and y values. But now till now we have learned only substitution method. Therefore, I am solving by that method only. Question number 2. 2x plus 3y equal to 11 and 2x minus 4y equal to minus 24. This one, I think so children, you can solve it by substitution method. So you are going to get some values for x and y. I mean solutions you are going to get. Two values, x and y solutions you are going to get. Now in that one more question is asked. Hence find the value of m for which y is equal to mx plus 3. What's the meaning of this question? You are going to find out the values of x and y by this substitution method. When you are going to get that x and y solution, you have to substitute in this equation. What is this equation? Y is equal to mx plus 3. Y and x variables value already you have got it. You substitute in that, and according to that, what you have to find out? The m value. I think so you can do yourself, because simplify you have to do substitution method and find out the x, y values and substitute that value of x and y in this equation. What is the equation given? Because the question is that what is m? That is the question. So therefore you have to just substitute the value of y and x in this equation and find out the corresponding values of m. I think you can do it, children. Now next some word problems are there. That means third question. Pair of equations you have to make yourself according to the question or according to the data and solve it by substitution method. For your convenience, I am going to write down that representation of that linear equation in two variables by making you to understand the data, and after that you do the substitution method and find out the solution. That's a homework for you only. Okay, children. Question number 3. What was that? Form the pair of linear equations by the given data and find their solution by substitution method. Now, question number 1. It's a so simple question. Difference between two numbers is 26 and one number is 3 times the other. Find them. Okay. So here two numbers are there. So you can take it that two numbers as two variables, which are the x and y. Let one number is a, so obviously here two numbers are there. So you can say that the greater number is x and smaller number is y. Okay. Now read the question thoroughly. First statement, it was given that difference between two numbers is 26. What does it mean by greater number and smaller number? Difference is that x minus y equal to 26. What the first equation now? Now, for the second equation, the second clue is given that one number is 3 times the other. That means obviously you can say that greater number is x. So x is equal to 3 times the other number. 3 times the other number, 3 times the smaller number. So x is equal to 3y. You have to make it into a linear equation of two variables standard form. Ax plus by plus c equal to 0. So you take 3y this side, you will get second equation also. That means x minus 3y equal to 0. Here you got two equations clearly here. You can do these equations by substitution method. You can find out the solution and check that x and y is going to verify this equation. How to check it? By getting x and y. Suppose I am going to get x as 30 and y as 4. So you know that 30 minus 4 is going to come as 26. That way also you can verify whether our solution is correct verification also you can done by either this equation or this equation or both the equations. Now I think so you have clearly understood that how this representation of the linear equation of two variables in this question. Second one. Now look at textbook exercise 3.3 question number 5. What was that? Question number 5 denotes that the numerator fraction becomes 9 by 11 if 2 is added to both numerator and denominator, and then fraction becomes 5 by 6 if 3 is added to both numerator and denominator. So you have to find out the fraction. So as you know that fraction is having a numerator as well as denominator. Let the numerator of the fraction you can keep it as variable x, and denominator of the fraction you keep it as y. The normal fraction, how it will be look like? It will be x upon y, normal fraction. Now here the question is added that 2 is added to both numerator and denominator. 2 is added to both numerator and denominator. Then how will be the fraction now? Instead of x upon y, original fraction was x upon y. Instead of that, it will be changed into x plus 2 upon y plus 2 is equal to, the question it is given that answer is 9 by 11. Now by cross multiplication of this one, you will get 11 into x plus 2 is equal to 9y plus 2. 11x plus 22 is equal to 9y plus 18. So you will get 11x, 9y, you are taking this side, 22 that side, 18 minus 22 minus 4. When final equation you got like this way, 11x minus 9y equal to minus 4. That is the first clue given. Second clue was that original fraction, that means original fraction is this one only. Which one? X upon y. This is the original fraction. If 3 is added to both numerator and denominator, that means x plus 3 upon y plus 3, the fraction will be 5 upon 6. Cross multiply again. Then you will get 6 into x plus 3 is equal to 5 into y plus 3. 6x plus 18 is equal to 5y plus 15. 6x minus 5y. By 5y you are taking this side. 15 minus 18 is equal to minus 3. So you got the second equation also. Now these two equations you solve by substitution method and find out the original fraction, which is the original fraction x upon y. I think so. The remaining 3 sums are there in the word problems itself that you can complete yourself in the notebook, or if you have any problems related to that sums, you can ask me through the phone calls. Now see you in the next section. Bye bye children.